Right now, everyone in this neighborhood wants this tenant gone. I have received multiple calls from different neighbors, and apparently the HOA has even held a meeting about the property. Owner of this property was a referral. When I found out he was planning to rent his home to a Section 8 tenant, I told him if anything ever comes up and you need help, call me. Well, we're only 2.5 months in, and here we are. At this point, the neighbors have all sent me photos, and it does appear to be a hoarding situation developing, and there's also multiple RVs on the property the neighbors believe people are living in. No one in the neighborhood wants to live next to that. It's not only a violation of the HOA rules and regulations, it's a fire hazard, and it's damaging the owner's property. Like, the situation is just getting worse. One of the neighbors reported seeing a 2-year-old child wandering around the property alone in a diaper, no adult, no supervision. Because of that, the neighbor told me that they contacted CPS. Another neighbor reported that there had been an attempted break-in at one of the nearby homes. They suspected it might have involved someone staying on the property. I asked if they had video footage. She said yes. She sent me a screenshot of the Ring camera. She didn't send me the full video. I actually forwarded the screenshot to the tenant and asked if she recognized the individual, and she said that she didn't. I explained that the neighbors were concerned because someone suspicious had been seen around the area, and I wanted to make sure this person had not been to her property. That was really my way of trying to figure out whether or not this person might have been connected to anyone staying there. Now, another neighbor actually reported seeing the same couple living on this property in one of the RVs roaming around the neighborhood, appearing under the influence or something, or as they called it, tweaking out. Now, I confronted this whole situation in writing with the tenant, documented these things. I got a clear timeline for when they would be resolved. Because here's what you have to understand. The tenant is on Section 8 and she has both mental and physical disabilities. We have to provide reasonable accommodations. Part of that process requires us to address concerns, document them, and give the tenant an opportunity to correct them. So that's exactly what I did. Agreement as of yesterday was that March 9th is the date when all of this is supposed to be remedied. The RV's gone, the debris cleaned up, everything brought back into compliance. But this morning, I get a bunch of missed phone calls and a text message that just says 911 call me, and I am not calling this lady.